Yeah, I think we are live on our Facebook page. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our School of Hard Knocks Facebook live session. My name is Sokhwa. Today, I'm going to be the moderator for this particular very short 1 hour live session with our two beautiful guests here today, Hui Qing and Sharon. Hui Qing and Sharon, want to say hi to everyone?
Hello,
Hi
everyone.
everyone, good evening.
Yes, yes, thank you very much. So today we are sharing about unleashing your power using social media. So before we talk about our titles today for tonight, I would just like to give a brief introduction about these guest speakers, okay? So first of all, let me introduce Hui Qing. Okay, Hui Qing, she is a content creator and she currently helps brands to create content in the social media. And ever since she started her own branding in social media, she has received a lot of sponsorships and collaborations across different brands. And today, she has gained more than 2,000 followers on her Instagram in less than 1 year. Besides that, she's also aspiring to become an entrepreneur, started a website business, and I think she'll share more about that later on. And currently, you know that she is still a student, ladies and gentlemen, and right now she is building her business in website. And let's welcome Hui Qing once again. All right, thank you. So our second speaker here today is Sharon Fu. Sharon Fu, she is a property negotiator for the past 11 years, and she's also a Wonder Woman, a powerful mom with 2 adult kids. Yeah, and she's also a passionate Toastmaster member, love networking, gardening, spreading good vibes, and her motto is to live life. So today, these two friends that I've met in Toastmasters, they are wonderful and passionate people who is always aspire to inspire people. That's why I invited them to share more about social media today. Now, the first question I would like to share, or I'd like to invite Hui Qing to share with us. Can you share a bit about your Toastmasters journey, how it all started, and what is the biggest benefit that you have gained from this journey so far? Yes, Hui Qing.
Hello, everyone. So, the biggest benefits that I have gained mostly from Toastmaster is the practice of public speaking. As everyone know that public speaking is like the biggest fear of everyone, and most of us don't even dare to stand on stage. And when we stand on stage, we get shiver, we loss of words, we loss of what are we supposed to say. So initially, I was wanted to build my confidence, my speech in public speaking especially. So I encounter Sokhwa, which is my mentor currently, and she's been so helpful in my journey for this Toastmaster, and she's very encouraging. So that's why I also joined my first ever competition few months back, and I got the first place. All thanks to
Wow.
yeah, all thanks to Sokhwa. So honestly,
Yes.
Toastmaster has been a place for me to practice my speech, especially because in school we don't even have the chance to to practice our speech, or even we just do like a short presentation, but that's not enough. We got to practice more, we got to speak more, we got to train our speaking level, and also how do we present, because most of the time we doesn't know how to present. I mean, we working until we in a corporate level, we only know how to present ourselves. So in this Toastmaster, it also allows me to know how should I present myself, and at the same time also get feedback whenever I speak, whenever I give a speech. So it is indirectly have helped me to smoothen my speech. So honestly, back then previously, I used to have like stutter in my speech, which means that I used to have a lot of repeated words. I used to have like nervousness. I used to have like those scared of like speech, and I didn't know what to say when I stand in front of people. But now, as 1 year has passed, and ever since my first day, I think that I've improved a lot, and I can say that my speech has also moved a lot, and I know how to use what words, and I know how to say it more confidently. Yep, that's how
Wow.
it benefited me.
Yes, thank you, Hui Ching, for sharing that. I definitely agree with that because we can see that from how you are sharing just now, you definitely sounded more fluent. And of course, you have that aura behind you, so confident in expressing yourself right now. So definitely, wow, just 1 year and you has transformed into a more confident and persuasive speaker. I'm really, really proud of you as well because you put in a lot of effort to improve yourself. And I think the best part, I think we learned through this process is how we incorporate the feedback that is provided to us. Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
journey. Yeah, so that's so beautifully said. Thank you. So now let's move on to Sharon. So Sharon, on
Mhm.
the other hand, she also has her own unique Toastmasters journey. Sharon, can you share a bit about your journey and how it's had benefited you so far?
Okay, actually, I joined Toastmasters is because of encouraging my daughter. My daughter was finished Form 5 about to start uni. I said that I think that if it should benefit you, you should join. And then she was saying, no lah, what example by leader, mother go first. So no choice, oh. So I embarked onto Toastmasters, and for all you know that I enjoy it very much. And it took me half a century to get over the fear of public speaking. If only I've known Toastmasters at Hui Ching's age, wow, today I will be so pro already, because yes, in Toastmasters 1 year, you can see results. What more for me? I'm in it for 5 years. I thoroughly enjoy the journey, and I believe that whether we are in it for 5 years or 5 days or 5 months or 50 years, if I can live that long, every meeting I get to learn. Even I'm learning from Hui Ching, a young Toastmaster. I enjoy Toastmasters very much. It has helped me in terms of everything. Because formerly, I don't speak much. I will let everyone speak. But now they'll say, talk non-stop. I think that it unleashed the inner, everybody wants to be seen, wants to be heard. It's just that we are too fearful. Most of the time, we are too fearful to speak out our thoughts, our opinion. So Toastmasters has actually encouraged, has pushed me forward to the front. From now onwards, I'm able to express my thoughts in more structured way. My opinions, I dare to voice out my opinion instead of letting other people say. I said, yeah, I know I'm going to say this, why the fellow say I dare not say. So if you have the thoughts, you have the opinion, if you have things in you, and if you don't share it out and other people hop on it and grab the opportunity, you will have lose. What a waste, an opportunity to excel, an opportunity to step up in your career and everything. So I believe that communication skill is so important. It is not a side project or side thing that you can, it's an option. I think that it is no longer an option. It is the most important syllabus that we should excel. So thank
Yeah.
you, Toastmasters, and thank you, support.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much, Sharon, for sharing that. I definitely agree with what she said. And every one of us in Toastmasters, especially for some of you who have not heard of what is Toastmasters all about, it's a non-profit organization offering a platform for the members to practice their public speaking skills. And along the way, other than enhancing their communication skills, members learned and also what you call that, they go through a self-discovery journey on who they really are, what they are capable of. And some of you maybe have hidden talent that you have not do it before and you learn new skills along the way. So yeah, I think like doing this Facebook Live is also one of the new skill that is very current right now and very trendy. So all these opportunities are available in Toastmasters. So today we would like to talk about something that is nothing very unfamiliar for every one of us. It's the social media. Every one of us, we are using social media day in, day out, be it WhatsApp or Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, or whatsoever. Every one of us, we will definitely have the application on our mobile phone. So this, for me personally, it's a double-edged sword. I'm not sure about both of you. So I would like to hear your opinion as well. Hui Qing, can you share a bit about what do you think about social media? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What's your relationship with it? Yeah, can you share a bit more about that?
I think I mean social media and everything in life, right, is actually have its pros and cons. It's just the matter of how you perceive something, or maybe how do you view it, or maybe how do you even use social media. So for example, right, some people use social media and they doesn't realize that they actually consume a lot of negative stuff, or maybe they doesn't even realize how social media able to help them in their career or even their personal life. So I think mainly we need to know how to use social media, and of course our mindset towards social media, and how do we perceive social media. We can perceive it as maybe something that is a waste of time, or maybe we perceive it as, you know, a lot of people just trying to show off, or we maybe perceive that a lot of people just, you know, saying maybe nonsense stuff, or maybe why are they telling their stories kind of thing. Or maybe we can perceive it as something that we able to leverage our career, or maybe we even able to sell ourselves in social media, or even maybe we are able to actually put ourselves up there and let others see. So to me, social media is actually an asset to you lah. I mean, if you use it wisely, if you're able to use it in a correct way and leverage in a correct way, social media is definitely an asset to you lah. If you know how to use it to build your own personal branding. Yeah, that's what I thought about social media.
Yes, and asset. I love that word as well. That can help us, to bring up benefit as well to our life. How about Cheryl? What do you think about social media?
I totally agree with Wei. Actually, I started exploring social media more than 10 years ago. It's actually at that point of time, it was just getting in touch with my school friends who are not staying in Malaysia, they're staying in US and Australia. So it is our meeting point whereby we talk randomly, like getting in touch. Then subsequently, when I joined Toastmasters, I still do not treat it as a business tool. After I'm more confident in Toastmasters, like for example, I dare to voice out what I do. And subsequently, when I joined a business network, I have a Facebook marketing guru who told me, Sherifu, you've been using Facebook for so long, and I doubt anyone knows what you do for a living. Then I was thinking to myself, yeah, I've not expose or post anything on what I do, even though I've been in real estate for more than 10 years. That was like so shy, I don't want to post about what I do. Then I step out of my comfort zone. It's a matter of stepping out of comfort zone. Instead of posting random things like food, like gossip, politics, stuff like that. Sometimes it would be good to just tell the world what you do. And from there on, they'll say that, oh, you've been in real estate for 10 years. How come you have no mention about it? Then subsequently, I do get leads from it. So social media is a good thing if you know how to use it correctly. Because after all, if you are not on social media or not in technology, your business is as good as zero. So you just have to project. It's free. It's a free platform. Why don't we just use it?
Use it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that as well. You mentioned that it's free, right? So it's like a free
Yeah.
marketing tool nowadays.
Correct.
When we are
Marketing.
browsing social media, you can see that all sorts of advertisements comes up based on our preferences and our browsing history. So that was a really different era, I would say, compared to a few years ago before pre-pandemic, because nowadays people consume more social media content than before. And I also know that Hui Ching is a content creator by herself. Maybe you can share with us more about this content creation. What do you really do, and what is the social media platform that you always use and help you to build your business as well? Can you share more about that?
Okay. So basically, currently I'm using more of Instagram, TikTok, these two platforms the most, but others I also got use Facebook and LinkedIn. But at the moment, I'm currently more focusing on like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn also lah maybe. So what I do as a content creator is basically I help businesses to promote their products or advertise their products in my social media. So for example, you know, nowadays a lot of businesses, they have their own products, they have their own services, or they have their own tools, you know, and they just need someone to help them to think of content. You know, what kind of content I should put out. Example, I want to sell this pen, or I want to sell this soap, or I want to sell this hair care or skin care or anything. I need someone to help me to actually advertise it out, or maybe help someone to actually, or maybe an influencer, or maybe a content creator to actually help me to blast it to the mass market, to blast it to their friends, to blast it to everyone that loves, you know, that skincare. So actually, like this currently social media, it has helped me in many ways, like such as to help me able to market myself, most importantly, because if you're good, right, and nobody knows you, right, is equivalent to, you know, you are, it means that you are no one also. Because if you are good and you don't show it out, right, nobody knows you, and in the end, nobody even know how good you are. So when you are good, right, you actually have to show it out. You actually have to let other people see you. So basically, there's this one story I want to share. During my I mean past few months, I actually started doing my LinkedIn branding, and I focus like on more on publishing out what have I done in my uni, or even my personal life, or even my experiences. I just share it out. Basically, I just share my cert, I just share what have I achieved, or even I share how did I achieve, or maybe the lessons learned that I have through, you know, doing this event, or maybe through this experience. So there's this like UK or US entrepreneur. He saw my LinkedIn branding, and he found it that very outstanding, because I'm still studying and I have like this, you know, such good branding, and I have this achievement. So he invited me to his podcast to be a guest speaker. So it all just happened like that. It's all because you are able to be seen. And just that, I mean, when you're good, you need to let people see, because if not, nobody will know how good you are, and it will just be a waste lah. So why not, you know, use it, like use your social media, be it, you know, be it like LinkedIn, be it like Instagram, being like Facebook, be it like TikTok or any platform currently. It's a free marketing tool for you, and everyone is like on social media right now. You know, when people want to know you, you know, when I first maybe know Sok Hua, or maybe know Toastmaster, or maybe know Sharon, I just basically just Google them. Or even I basically just search them on Instagram, you know. I search who is this, I want to know this person even more, you know. I just search, or maybe what I want to, I mean, I want to know what are their profession or expertise. I just search them on LinkedIn. So
Background
immediately
check.
people can know who you are. Yeah, so that's my social media, and that's what I do as a content creator. So yeah.
Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Mm.
Definitely, I feel very inspired, like Hui Ching. Wow, how do you have time to do so many things at one go? And yeah, no wonder there will be entrepreneurs looking for you and want to listen to your story as well. So how about Sharon? What's your experience with managing a social media platform, and how it has helped you to change your life, if there is?
Changed my life.
Mm,
I would say that mixing with the young people like Hui Ching, you know, the 20s, the 30s, whether it's Gen Z or Gen Y, especially Gen Y, you got to keep up with the trend. Initially, they will say that, the oldies are, the Gen X and boomers will be in Facebook. Yeah, lah, I'm Gen X, so I'm on Facebook. Then subsequently, Gen X, I already have friends who know me. Usually, the ones who follow you in Facebook or comment will be people who know you. Then subsequently, I have a good support group in my business network that we dare to go in the group. Okay, today we explore LinkedIn. So we explore LinkedIn for about a year plus. Yes, and our what do you call it, our engagement, our comments all were very good. Then subsequently, our whole group will say, okay, now let's explore TikTok. So we explore TikTok lah. We also very capable. We want to know how does TikTok work, or how does LinkedIn work, to get the catchment, to get the followers, to stream the followers to us and all that. So I learned when we have a good support group who has the same interest, so we know how algorithm works. And it is fun lah. Like for example, I was thinking to myself, hey, 50 years old already, I can't be every day open door, close door, rain or shine, banjil or tak banjil, showing houses. One day, I just want to use the computer just to make money. You know, TikTok earns a lot of money just by going live. They earn by thousands you know. Sometimes by 1 week, they earn the top 3, top 5, they earn like 5 figure every week. So it's like so easy, just on live. When you say, hey, I also want to on live, just don't talk anything, the same random thing they talk, they earn 5 figure, you know. So this is the new generation way of earning money. So why can't people like us, like Gen X, you know, we put the branding to myself, like instead, let's say Sharon Full Property. One day, if I'm let's say 10 years from now, I will just put my name as Auntie Sharon or Mama Sharon, whatever. You just brand yourself, and for all you know that you may be earning the passive income just by spending 1 hour on the computer. Why not? I would love to earn passive income instead of active income. Yeah, active income is something that I love to do out there, but passive income, if you can earn it from TikTok or LinkedIn, why not? LinkedIn is professional lah, just like what our friend Hui Ching was saying. Yes, it's professional, purely professional, but TikTok is a fun thing. It is the fun thing whereby you actually can earn money from it. So happy exploring for the friends out there. If you have not explored TikTok, do explore TikTok.
Yeah. I also wish to explore TikTok as well. There are many very interesting videos and of course educational videos as well. We can learn some quick tips through TikTok. And even like YouTube also nowadays they have the shorts and so on. So all these are very quick and short video which can engage the audience immediately. Yeah, quick and fast way. So I think we have several questions from our audience on Facebook as well. Okay, if you notice, there are quite a number of people watching us live on Facebook. So there's a question for Hui Ching actually. Hui Ching, Melanie here, she would love to know, how do you actually market yourself, especially in the beginning, right? How do you really brand yourself, market yourself on social media? Do you mind to share that?
Yeah. Okay, so yes, how basically like people will ask, how do you get started, or maybe how do I even market myself in like social media? Okay, firstly, I think you got to choose a platform first. I mean, maybe 1 or 2. I mean, maybe you can focus on 2 platforms first. Like for example, maybe you know you like maybe you are more professional. You like maybe more educational kind of posts, or maybe you like to write those kind of caption, or maybe those kind of content that is very professional, or maybe very inspiring, very educational, or very like have some tips, very knowledgeable, then it's suitable for LinkedIn. Or maybe you think that you like to take pictures, you know, you have like those picture sense, you love to share about some things that happened to you last week, or maybe some of your reviews on stuff. So maybe Instagram, you can think of Instagram or Facebook. So I think choose which platform that is most suitable for you first, and then I think first of all is to just document your life first, because you need to know that you might think that okay lah, nobody actually interested in my life. You know, some people tell me, you know, nobody really interested in my life. I share this, people will want to see meh? Nobody want to see my post one you know, or maybe people will think that why is she sharing this kind of thing? Sometimes you may not know, you know, like for example, sharing your life or maybe document your life is, for example, maybe you go to this restaurant, maybe example Din Tai Fung, or maybe like a certain restaurant today. So you go there and then you eat and you experience, you know, you take some pictures. You actually can just share your review. Oh, you know, I actually experienced that, you know, this food today is 4-star, but I think I like this menu, but this menu I don't like it. So actually sometimes this kind of review, you think that it may not help anyone, but it's actually very valuable. Some people might think that, you know, it's very valuable and helpful because it helps me to decide, oh, whether should I eat in this restaurant, or maybe should I even buy this mask, or maybe should I even buy this product, you know. So at first, start to just document your life first, or maybe even, you know, you have interest, maybe you have 1 or 2 interests. Maybe some people they have like maybe pets, or maybe they have like certain interest in books review, or maybe they have, you know, every day they actually go to this place, or maybe, you know, read this book, or maybe read a certain type of development book. You actually can just share, you know, share whether this book, or, you know, here are some tips, you know, this books has taught me 3 tips that this books has taught me, you know, to improve my speech, for example. So this kind of like little things, right, it actually adds up, and slowly you will know that, oh, actually I think I like to post this kind of things more. I like to talk about this kind of things more. Because initially you might not know you might want to, or you have 5 interests, you want to do all 5 interests. Okay, can, like in the beginning you still not sure yet, you just go do ahead. And when you start to committed and consistent, it's these 2 things, committed and consistent, to actually to self-discovery, that, oh, I actually know that, you know, people like me, people share my post, oh, it's because of my inspiring caption. Or maybe people share my posts because I provide this kind of value, or maybe I share about, this review actually helped them, or maybe these experiences that actually helps them. So this kind of like small little things, right, you might not know that it will actually help someone. We always think that, oh, actually this knowledge, very common lah, everyone know lah, or maybe like you want to share about tips for, you know, public speaking or anything. Go ahead and share, because some people will still need it. Some people think that, you know, sharing this kind of thing, not everyone, like, I mean, not everyone will appreciate, or maybe not everyone will want to see it. But always remember that there always will people want to see your post. Like, always people would want to, you know, oh, actually this review helped them, or maybe this kind of experiences are actually able to, you know, prevent them to make the same mistake, or prevent them to not buy this product again. So these are all little things that add up lah. So always remember that, you know, you got to start first. You got to try out and start first. When you put yourself out there, when you actually know that, you know that actually all these experiences can actually help you to build a greater one. So do remember that we only need to influence those people who need us. We don't need to influence everyone. We just need to influence, or maybe share to people who need us only. That's it. Yeah. So that's,
thank you.
sure.
Yes, Hui Ching, I think the main point that I really learned from you is, I think first of all, we need to be clear on what we want to share and be ourselves. Don't really need to really matter or care about, you know, what others may say, but if we are able to share with a good intention, right, I believe that we are able to help someone out there, especially if we are sharing something really positive, and we may not know that, hey, indirectly we have helped that person or make someone's day. Thank you very much for sharing. And I think for Sharon, right, I have another very interesting questions to ask you. Yeah, like you mentioned just now, you also started using social media quite some time ago. Do you have that kind of what you call that? You feel skeptical about social media, or you worried about, you know, someone may come and spam you, or, you know, invade your privacy because you are so public on Facebook and so on? How about do you encounter any security or invading your privacy kind of issue by using social media?
Okay, good question. Everyone is scared, right, of scammers, spammers, and all that. For Facebook, I've been very careful because I think that it is one place whereby the most scammers are in there. Facebook, I always tag only friends, basically only friends. So I very rare will go public for anything. So some of my friends will advise me, but then you are in property, right? You have to go public. I said, never mind, like, it's okay. You know, for Facebook, it's my happy place. It's my happy place. I will share everything, you know, share stuff that I like to share, like, you know, birthdays, family, friends. So I would just want to keep it just strictly friends. So like for LinkedIn, it's different. LinkedIn is a public domain, and mostly it's been like 18 months or 20 months already, every day non-stop. Besides weekends, I post strictly on property. So if it's strictly property, is just professional. Okay. So no one will spam you lah, because LinkedIn, I think the circle is very small. I think Hui Ching also knows, very small only, and very rare you will attract spammers to go in there. Then other than that, for what do you call that? For TikTok, Instagram, hardly a place for me to go in. No time, I cannot focus on too many things. Because TikTok is something that I just explored recently. I noticed that TikTok, because my followers are not that great, not that fantastic, it's still like 800, and then thousands is only, but the likes is only like below 4,000, 3,000 plus only. The regular videos only attract probably few hundred viewers. So I'm not that great of a superstar to attract spammers yet. So I believe that though usually spammers will only come in when your account grow very big, very fast. That's when you will attract. So at the moment, I'm comfortable. I don't need to attract big. I just love to share what I love to share. Like Facebook is my happy place. I want to share things with my friends. LinkedIn is my profession. And then TikTok is a place where I'll share stuff, hobbies. Like for example, at one time, I love to share 80s music. I just want to share 80s music because I don't like the current music. So there will be a lot of Gen X who will be looking at my page. Then subsequently, I will go to cafe because every day we eat out, right? Every day we eat out. So I just like to promote new cafe, especially startups and all that. So and I like to post this kind of things like what we do, especially cafes like food, cafe, and songs. So basically, these are all very harmless topics, no politics, just like Toastmasters, no politics, very harmless topics. So yes, I thoroughly enjoy doing what I'm doing right now. It's a domain whereby I can journal what I like. So it's like 1 year later, I look back, wow, Facebook remind me, 1 year later, I look so young one. And 1 year later, I'll show myself, hey, we went to this place so fast, 2 years already.
Yeah, 2 years already.
Yeah, maybe we should revisit or show my children. See, last time we always go out together, now we don't get to go out. So it will be nice because all this is like, we don't have a place for us to post, to keep our photos, our journals. So in Toastmasters, we're always asked to journal our little things, right? So like Facebook is my place to post my things. I may have a what do you call that, private group for me to store my mini stories. And then for, of course, professional, we go to LinkedIn. And then TikTok is a instant thing. I can become a videographer, a movie director overnight just by posting 3 seconds, 6 seconds, also short already, because for TikTok is as short as possible. 6 seconds, you already attract traffic, And then sometimes it's very interesting to see, like for example, we tend to know that, we were not aware how overseas people react. Like for example, the most recent one was a Johnny Depp case. I didn't know that lawyers over there are so vocal. They can actually very visible on TikTok and and voice out their views on the verdict, on the hearing every day. But in Malaysia, it's not allowed. But over there, it is absolutely okay to share.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Very
Interesting, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting thing that I learn every day that, this is possible overseas. So okay, let's do it.
Yeah. I think it's a world of possibilities whenever we go into different social media, like what you say, right? Sometimes when we watch videos, like for me personally, I really like to watch different YouTube videos. Yeah. And there are a lot of learnings from there, like example, how to cook a new dish, how to organize your home. I'm really interested in it. And of course, traveling as well. We can get a lot of different kind of contents based on our interests. And who knows, we develop a new interest as well.
Correct.
So yeah.
Plus, you learn to do editing. Wow, now I'm so pro in editing video, You may record so long. Now I can edit to 6 seconds and insert music or K-pop. Okay, now I know K-pop trend. I don't like K-pop, but because I know that K-pop music will attract the viewers in, right? So I put K-pop.
Yeah, I put K-pop music, everyone go and like your video.
Yeah. So I become video editor, every day.
Nice.
The dangerous thing is that your handphone now will jam up. So like now jam up already. No more memory.
Time to get a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Thanks for sharing on how you. I think Sherry is a very organized person. She really segregates like this social media is for what purpose and that for what purpose. And of course, depending on if you have a like example, if you have a specific business purpose, then you may want to go on LinkedIn if you are very clear about who your audience are. And I think like for Hui Ching, she also has her own business, right, on the website, Chingspire. Hui Ching, you want to share more about what is Chingspire all about? And yeah, how is it like? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Chingspire is actually my own business, which is I help businesses or entrepreneurs who just started out or they want to build their own website. So I actually help them to actually from scratch build their website. So when I first started this, right, a lot of people ask me, where do I get my clients? You know, I can't find any client, you know, especially now pandemic, you know, now everyone all online. So online is the only way that you can, I mean, not say the only way, but it's the way that you also can get clients. So when you actually started to put yourself out there and you start to like create those create and put like postings and stuff, people will actually notice. So how I get started is actually when I first started, I actually create an FB page first, like, you know, create an FB page, and subsequently there's actually one client who interested about it, and it's actually a friend, so a friend mom who needs a website. So actually I just just do it for them, you know. And that time after doing it, I actually got a review from her, and she's really satisfied about it. So I just got like a video recording and, you know, video testimonial from her. And since then, I actually start posting more on Facebook first. And when I start posting more on Facebook, I actually share it. I just share to like groups. I actually share it to out for like public, to like online in Instagram, social media, and LinkedIn. And the powerful thing about social media, right? It actually helps you to market it out for free. Can you imagine, like, last time we don't have social media, we don't have like online, we need to do advertisement, right? We need to actually pay, you know. We need to pay for like billboards, we need to pay for like newspaper, we need to pay for like, you know, other things. But now social media is free. It's like a marketing tool for you for free. And not only that, it actually can help you to actually, you know, build your own personal branding through like social media. So that's how I actually started, and subsequently start to get referrals and also start to get like inquiries from like online. So that's how I actually started like my Chingspire business. Oh.
Yeah, wow, amazing. We never know until we start doing it, right? Yeah, I'm
Yes,
so
yes.
inspired. It's just like started with the first step and then subsequently word by mouth. And yeah, I think all the best in your business. I'm really
Thank
amazed because
you.
you are still studying and you have this courage and also passion to work on a new business. Yeah, well done. Okay, I think we have maybe we can just go with one final questions before we wrap up for this evening. I really appreciate that both of you share your insights about how you use social media. And I hope that today, in today's world, right, social media can actually help to build our lives, because we know that many people, when they misuse social media, it will create a lot of harm. It may hurt people, or it may cause like cyberbullying or very sad stories and stuff like that. And some people may be addicted to social media and they forget to focus on the real things in their life. So I hope that through today's session, people are inspired that social media can help to build their lives. Yeah, and we need to master social media, or if not, social media will consume us and master us on the other hand. So we need to become the master of social media. So what are the any final words or advice to our audience who is using social media every day in, day out? What you want to say to our audience here tonight? Maybe we can start with Sharon first.
For me is because like Facebook is basically people you know, your friends. So it will be great to project a positive image, because if some of them, they will tell even their negative thoughts in social media, it can be very damaging in a sense that it will consume us, because once you post negative thoughts, it becomes a very vicious cycle that you will post all this and it becomes you. So it would be great to just post positive thoughts, something happy, you know, happy things. It's like happy things, happy energy always attract happy vibes. So it would be great just to focus on that. The negative one, don't over focus, because once you post a negative, for example, I'm so angry today, somebody, stole my phone or scratch my car. Once you do that, it becomes a natural thing. Next time you will complain again. So always be grateful that maybe for something else that happened that day. So that's for social media. It is always good to post the kind of image that you like to follow. Like for example, you like to follow someone who's always very, very positive, very happy. Why not you create that image for yourself? Then it becomes you. Because 1 year time, 5 years time, Facebook or the social media will repost all this again. You say that, yeah, I am this person. So it'd be good to do that. And don't go political, don't be nasty. If things that you don't like, if there's somebody you don't like, you just unfriend or unfollow. It's okay one. In this world, it's okay one. You know, it's a social media thing. You just unfollow and just move on with other friends. And no, I would say that no hard feelings if somebody unfollow you. All right, because let's take it with a pinch of salt. Friends are like passing ship. They come by, they go off. Then you make new friends again. So the good ones, the close circle one, you keep lor. The high buy one, it's okay one. Unfriend, it's okay. Take it like decluttering. So be happy, be responsible when you post in social media. Just be a very responsible and matured person when you post.
Yeah, I love that, Sharon. So what a wise and very profound advice or sharing reminder for every one of us. I also agree that sometimes I always tell myself, hey, post positive things on Facebook, even though maybe at that time I feel very angry, but what is the lesson learned behind that particular incident? And sometimes you realize that, hey, it's like a blessing in disguise. Actually, there may be something worse happen, but because of just that, not that unhappy incident, but you learn something even bigger, and that will actually make you a more matured person. So sometimes sharing all these lessons, right, I realize that not only it helps us to remind ourselves, but it is also serve as a learning platform, sharing with other people and help them as well. So thank you, Sharon, for that very great reminder. How about Hui Chi? What you would like to say to our audience?
Yeah, I mean, social media, right? We consume a lot of social media, but why not we be a creator instead? We consume every day. Every day we also in Facebook, in Instagram, or even in TikTok. Instead of consuming, why not we be the creator instead? So I always believe that instead of just consuming, yes, you can, but why not, you also can be the creator in your life. So start being the one that create content. Why not, just try out and, be the first one to share, be the first one to actually document your life. Even your friends doesn't do it, or maybe even your friends think that, why are you doing this kind of thing? I mean, personal branding is something that you don't see immediately, but in future, it will definitely be an asset for you. In future, it will definitely be a tool that you can leverage on. So example, like, nowadays, a lot of influencer, a lot of KOL, they all want to have like those kind of followers, and what is because once they're able to, get people to actually follow them, they can actually basically, share the things that they want to sell. Then in the future, they have their own products, they have own service. They're also able to, boost it out easily. People will know them easily. People will know their product easily. So be the creator instead. And the second thing I want to share is people buy from the person they like. I mean, they like, they trust, and they know. If people don't know you in social media, example, I'm the boss, I want to hire these 2 employees. These employees doesn't really have social media, doesn't really have like online presence. Whereas this person B, they have like a good personal branding, like a good social media. So when they see, of course, they would want to, the boss also maybe would want to hire the person B, because, oh, this person also know how to do personal branding. They also can help me in my personal branding journey. So I think it's basically like when you put, when you have like a social media or online presence, people and bosses, when they see you, they will also trust you, and they eventually will buy from you. So social media is a very powerful tool if you know how to do it right. It can help you to increase your leads. It can help you to actually be seen by collaborators and be seen by other founders or entrepreneurs who want to work together. So these are things that you need to put yourself out there and do your own personal branding. Because if you don't do, imagine if you don't do, your competitor will do. Other people also will do. So if you forever don't start, if you forever just stay in your comfort zone and forever be scared, right? You cannot just you cannot expand or leverage in the future. So the best time is to start is now. Of course it's now, because 5 years later or maybe 10 years later, we will be thankful that luckily that I have started. See nowadays, like those previous COVID, those who have actually online or social media or even online presence, they're actually able to survive. Whereas those that don't have, they will easily just be, kicked out or even replaced by others. So that's the very important of like social media and how you can use it right and be the creator in your own life. I mean, even though they laugh at you, ask yourself, will you lose anything or not? Just let them laugh lah. I mean, you won't lose anything at the end. Yeah, so that's what I want to say. And when you be really good, people will only talk about you. And when people talk about you, it's because you got value to let people talk about you, or not who want to talk about you. So imagine that people talk about you is also a good thing. Don't see it as a bad thing also. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
thank
what I
you.
think.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Hui Ching. I think you're also one of the KOL, and I really wish you continue to shine in your own area. And of course, keep doing what you are doing. I think all of you, both of our powerful speakers tonight, they have shared wonderful tips, and I learned so much from them personally. So thank you once again for your valuable timing. Before we end, I would just like to share a bit about School of Hard Knocks Toastmasters Club. We are a Toastmasters club initially based in Klang Valley, but due to the pandemic, we have transitioned to online meetings via Zoom. So in this club, what we do is, not only speaking, other than speaking and sharing our story, we also get evaluation and feedback from other Toastmasters. And this is where we learned how to polish our delivery skills. And this kind of confidence, I think it's not only crucial in branding ourselves, but then it's very important for us to survive in this world. Either you as an entrepreneur, student, or a mom, a housewife, or even you are working in a corporate, all the skills that you need to learn, there's a platform called Toastmasters that can help you and elevate you. So if you are free on first and third Tuesdays night, we only meet twice a month, feel free to personally message us and reach out to us via our Facebook Messenger, and we will keep in touch with you. We're really looking forward to build more great, effective communicators and leaders in this world. And of course, using social media is also one of the ways to promote our club and reach out to more people. So thank you very much, ladies, once again for your time. And let's say goodbye to everyone.
Thank you, Sohwa. Bye, everyone.
Yes, bye.